過労ですね。ひとまず安静にして体を休めないと。兄様の様子がおかしいと飛んできてみれば。まったくもう、何をやっているのですか、兄様は。
Heading next to the bed, Singren let out a big sigh.
過労って何ですか？正式にはいわゆる慢性疲労と言われるものです。簡単に言えば体が疲れすぎてる状態ですね。昨日までは元気だったけど、疲れすぎると逆に疲労の度合いもわからなくなるそうです。疲れすぎると逆に元気になるってこと？それって
For the record, it's not what you two are thinking.
何を考えてるというのですか？誤解されるようなことをする方が悪いと思う。まあまあ、兄様のお盛んっぷりは後で聞かせてもらうとして、とりあえず病院に行って診察を受けないとですね。
What was the cute little remark just now?
兄様愛してますよといつもの愛のささやきを。しぐれの袖から大トロが落ちた。大トロ、超大トロだにゃ。あっといけない、失礼しました。さ真面目なお話、症状の進行度合いによっては入院もありえます。まだ若いから体力があってもその回復自体ができなくなってしまうのが慢性疲労ですから。
Don't make a fuss up because I can't get up. It was a soft up because I'm a little dizzy. It was the time with the clientele increasing and all.
そんなこと言ってるとお店どころか死にますよ。死ぬって？死んだら永久に閉店になりますが、それがお望みですか？ご主人様、死んじゃダメです。いきなり未亡猫を寂しすぎる。ご主人、それはダメ。
He was angry. Singren was clearly angry. My experience too, but as I'm most upset when she smiled while angry. The catgirls themselves seemed pretty serious too. Say the scariest things sometimes.
私は事実を客観的に述べているだけですが、まあ大丈夫です。兄様を見送った後、私もすぐ後を追いますから。
But I'm missing a beat, smiling as usual. Please stop with jokes like
心
that.
配する方の気持ちがわかりましたか？
I
で
guess.
は体を休めていただけますね。それとも救急
Would
車
you prefer
無理やりがお望みですか？
My vague reply, her face started getting closer and closer. As from a smile was terrifying. At this point, I didn't seem to have a choice. Got it. I'll be a good boy and get some sleep. There's nothing better than being hospitalized.
はい、素直な兄様は好きですよ。素直でない兄様もそれはそれでいいのですが。
Cut it out. I said I'll be good and get some sleep. Then gave a satisfied nod at my answer. At least for today, I'll give in. Plus, it was true that I couldn't work like this.
ご主人様、大丈夫？ご主人。
I'm fine. There's no point in making this much of a
そう
fuss.
なんで。それならよ。違うんですよ。飼い主が苦しいときは伸びとかあくび。
I wasn't really gonna say anything. Don't worry about it. The long scenes of yawn were so real. Pretty calming. I felt some muscles loosening up. Some sort of tension was draining from me.
ではショコラ、バニラ、お店の閉店お願いね。わーい、任せてくれ。通常業務なら 猫も面白い習性があるものですよね。
Oh, I forgot my intro. Hello there, fellow Chinlings of the Chinling Army. I'm the gaming Chinling of a Storm. Welcome back to Nekopara. I forgot to do my intro. It's easy to remember that catgirls really are just cats when you live with them.
まあ、一緒に暮らしてだなんて赤裸々な。
Lay off, would you?
あら、突っ込む元気もないと？いろんな意味で。
You're so persistent.
兄様への愛ゆえです。
I really can't understand her definition of love. Been like that ever since he was born.
さて、冗談はこれくらいにして、どうしてこんなになるまで我慢していたのですか？ご自分の体調など、ご自分が一番わかっていらしたでしょうに。
It's yourself that if you get too tired, you don't notice it, right?
そうなる前に気づいてたはずです。はぐらかさないでください。
He sat up straight and stared at me intensely. He didn't silent for a while, yes, he still stared at me without budging an inch. Seeing her persistent, I decided to give in and surrender with a sigh. I decided that I had to work harder. I was leaning my head back on the pillow and looking at the ceiling. Recently, I went on a date with Chocola and Vanilla. It was then that it struck me that they're not just pets, but families, lovers even. They want not to work hard because of my choice to leave home.
それで無理して倒れては、元の木阿弥でしょうに。
Your own fault. Our clientele increased so
あ
much.
ら、何のことでしょう。
I did not press further. Neko smiled slightly and tilted her head in response. So we're going to address that issue honestly. She would have already done so by now. That's how Singren has always been.
兄様のおっしゃることもわかりますが、でも猫は賢い子たちですから、人間の家族にもパートナーにもなれるくらいに。だからこそ。
She took a deep breath and looked at me with kind of a troubled
自
smile.
分にも頼ってもらえないのは、きっと寂しいことだと思いますよ。
Her smile stabbed at my heart. Those were words that Choco and Vanilla would say about me. No, I'm sure these were Singren's words too. Her smile pierced me and my words were trapped in my
で
throat.
も、その痩せ我慢が兄様のいいところでもあるのですが。
I wish you would say that I'm worthy of being relied upon.
過労で倒れてしまうような方に頼りがいはないと思いますよ。兄様は昔から何でも一人で抱え込んでしまうのですから。
She spoke as if she was indulging a child's tantrum. Sitting next to me, she placed a small hand on my cheek and ever so slightly closed her eyes. Her slender small hand's warmth was so gentle and loving. The stiffness in my shoulders seemed to melt away.
あ、すみません兄様、電話が。
I looked at her phone and furrowed her brow. When Singren just sat there mostly, I could pretty much figure out who it was. Oh, might you should answer.
要件など出ずともわかります。行き先を告げずに出てきたので。
The phone in Singren's hand stopped ringing. Singren fell silent, kept the cell phone tightly.
私がまだ年端もいかぬ女だからですか？それとも世間知らずの子供だからですか？だから私はお父様とお母様の言うことに、私はここにいたいのです。兄様が苦しまれてる時くらい、せめておそばにいるだけでも、妹として家族としておそばにいることも。
She spoke in a lonely, frustrated voice with her face downturned. Her voice sounded soft, but was filled with a firm desire. You're so serious, Singren. Who cares whether you're allowed to or not?
兄様。
Got up and wrapped my arms around Singren's shoulders. Let herself rest her head on my chest. I promise I looked after myself, and I will. Plus, Chocola and Vanilla are here, so the three of us will be fine. Said that earlier yourself, remember? I whispered as gently as I could near Singren's ear. For her to be so attached to me, it honestly made me really happy. That was exactly why. I didn't want Singwin to be as clumsy as I was. The fact that Singwin was still a child and she still needed that family of ours didn't need me leading her astray. If they found out you came home, you'll never be able to come back, right? I couldn't bear it if that happened. What? Why would I lie about that? Her smile sort of shook happily. I didn't have to tell my precocious little sister, but she still gave me a small nod at my word. Okay, please don't go overboard. She hugged me tighter and placed her cheek on my chest. Not the same at Chocola and Vanilla. Keeping those words to myself, I hugged her back. Hey, wait, the three of you at once is too heavy, so heavy. Wait, I'm the sick person here. The weight of the love. The three of them gave me no mercy.
Nekopara. それでは頼みましたよ。ショコラ、バニラ。大丈夫です。任せてください。鈴持ちの猫が2匹もいるからもう満タイ。そうですね。頼りにしてます。では、兄様。また明日に。
Yeah, sorry I can't see you out. I'll see you later. Linda gave a little wave of her hand, so close hiding her from view. Thinking to the nearby sofa, the Singwin was gone. I could drop the front I've been putting up to keep her from worrying.
ご主人様、大丈夫ですか？ご主人、大丈夫？
I'm fine. I was just tiring to be standing, that's all. Chocola and Vanilla both looked at me worriedly. What's a smile as I answered, "Don't make those faces now. Once I sleep a little, I'll be better. Don't worry." Singwin said so too, didn't she? Patted both their heads.
本当に病院行った方がいいんじゃないですか？鈴の試験で習った。動けないときは救急車を呼ぶって。
It's not bad enough for that, okay? Must be fine, we got customers that come here now. How would it look if an ambulance stopped in front of the bakery?
ご主人様。ご主人。
Faces already clouded with worry darkened more. The mouths were slightly agape as if to say more, but they followed their words and bowed their heads.
難しいこと。わからなくてごめんなさい。鈴を持ってても、人の気持ちまではわからない。
Don't be silly, it's not something you need to apologize for. Pulled the two close as their face became tearful. I hated not being able to put my feelings into words. And into my chest, I squeezed them tightly.
何もできないですけど、でもそばにいますから。ご主人様が前にショコラたちにしてくれたみたいに。ご主人が辛そうなのを見てるだけは苦しい。私にできることなら何でもするから言って。
They tightly squeezed back. Their honest feelings were warm like the heat from their bodies.
でも猫は賢い子たちですから、人間の家族にもパートナーにもなれるくらいに。自分にも頼ってもらえないのはきっと寂しいことだと思いますよ。
I understand. Families, partners, they might be something like this. I close my eyes, savoring the warmth of my beloved catgirls. If I wasn't careful, I might break down crying from the pure kindness that filled my heart. Then stay by my side. If you two are with me, that's enough.
そんなの言われるまでもないです。離れろって言われても。
They hugged me even more tightly. I hugged them back with all my strength. Ah, thank you. I'm no longer just one person. I need to get work quickly so I don't worry them any more than I already have. With that foremost in my mind, I lost track of time.
ご主人様、大丈夫ですか？ご主人様。35度。ご主人、さっきより熱が上がってる。せっかくご主人様が寝れたのに、すごい苦しそう。お薬は次は朝まで飲んじゃダメって言ってたし。
The clock had just struck midnight. All we could do, as Master groaned in pain, was wipe his face with a towel and hold his hands for
どう
comfort.
しよう。どうしたらいいのかな。私たちじゃ何もできない。
Chocola,
ここにい
Vanilla.
ます。ショコラはここにいますから。私もバニラもここにいるよ。ちゃんとそばにいるから。
No matter how much we wanted to help, there was nothing we could do. It was so frustrating, we wanted to cry. The big strong hand we each relied upon gripped our back weakly now. It was
病院に行
heartbreaking.
ってお医者さんを呼んでこよう。救急車はダメでもお医者さんに来てもらうなら大丈夫だよ。私も同じこと考え、この辺りでお隣に病院がありますよ。ここにお薬がなかったらお隣に行くんですね。さすが人の文明は便利なようにできてるんですね。いつも行くドラッグストアの隣だね。ご主人が辛い時は私たちが行かなきゃ。ごめんなさい、ご主人様。後でいくらでも謝るから待っててくださいね。ショコラ、もうちょっとだから。もうちょっとで。そしたらご主人のところに戻れるから。閉まってる。そんな。どうしたらショコラじゃ。でも君たち何？空いてる病院をご主人様が大変。病院が休みで飼い主さんが君たちそのご主人の看病。とりあえずご主人様に連絡がお家にあるんです。ショコラはご主人が苦しんだから行け。ごめんね、最近猫を使ったからすぐに身元紹介して。だからそれに鈴持ちだったら。でも私たちにお客さんに分かったから。ショコラたちの子だからそばにいて。だから私分かった。 わりだから。ご主人さん、ご主人。
After a second, and breathing was rapid. To give my visit from it, I checked that they were both safe. Leaving important bells behind. What would you do if something happened, really? I knew Chocola and Vanilla were okay to keep my knees from buckling. Ah, silly. I'm not mad. I'm mad that you made me worry for no reason, though. Rolling back tears in her eyes, looked at me struggling to speak. Ah, it's not to worry about family. I know that. Same with you two, I couldn't help but. You made a 6-person movie. No, it's okay now. So don't cry. So small, so the second, they repeatedly wiped their eyes. My perfect gecko put all the love I had in me. Sorry my cat girls caused you trouble. The police officer walked into the distance. We then slowly turned to go home. Go back to our home, Chocola, Vanilla. I leaned on the shoulders of a tearful smiling Chocola and Vanilla, but headed back to our home. Oh, that's it? Oh. Oh, that didn't take very long. Wow. Wow. But it's actually being, I guess, my first visual novel on the channel, and as I said, I was barely leery about even doing even a visual novel on the channel. But still, I thought it was actually pretty good. It was a really good visual novel. I really did enjoy it. As far as I know, there are, I believe, 5 games in total. Or 5, I should say visual novels, but 5 visual novels in total. And 1 OVA, I believe. I might look up the OVA if, I might do that, I don't know. The story was actually pretty good. I really did actually enjoy the story. But I can't really say a whole lot here, can I? Oh. Alright. Here's before we return, so it's time to work hard again. Huh? Huh? What? Why?
これマジでうめえな。洋菓子はあれだと思ってたけど悪くねえな。あずきってば本当に食べ方が汚いわね。誰も取らないんだからもう少し上品に食べなさいよ。せっかくの美味しい紅茶がまずくなるでしょうか。ショコラちゃんバニラちゃんとお揃いの制服だ。かわいいな。嬉しいな。私みたいな猫にこういうのは似合わないんじゃないかと。こういうのは小さくて可愛い猫じゃないと。そんなことないですよ。素材が良ければ全てよしですから。ココナッツは私の自慢の猫なんですから、堂々となさい、堂々と。そうだよ、なっちゃんは背が高くてかっこいい猫だよ。僕はそれが嫌なのに。もっと可愛くなりたかったにゃ。おかわりいっぱいあるよ。ショコラとご主人様の初めての共同作業でいっぱい作ったから食べて食べて。紅茶もいっぱい種類ある。覚えられないくらいいっぱいあるから一覧表作った。
What's this? What's going on? Somehow my bakery has been sort of a catgirl cafe. This other morning was so unexpected, my brain couldn't process it all.
おはようございます、兄様。私は今回の実験でいろいろと考えたのです。
She wore a sunny smile that no cloud could cover up. Ed looked at me with similar smiles. It made her break out in a cold sweat. Thinking about what? I only managed to get out that
今
much.
回の一件で兄様に無理をするなというのが無理なことがよくわかりました。ですが私も妹として夜も眠れぬほど心配をさせられたのもまた事実ならば、人員を増やして兄様の負担を減らすのが一番の得策としぐれは考えたのです。
Huh? You didn't increase the number of staff right now. Our situation makes
ご心
things...
配は無用です、兄様。兄様のためならば私にお給金など不要ですから。
No. You have a curfew, and on weekends days you have school.
ですので私一人ではなく猫たちが協力してくれるそうですから。
Dinkin turned toward
カ
them
ショウ
all.
様のためしぐれ様の命とあればしょうがないわね。しぐれがお小遣いくらいは出してくれるんでしょ。めんどくせえけど飼い猫のつれえとこだよな。私はカショウさんの美味しいケーキとお茶をいただければ十分です。全員鈴持ちの即戦力です。文句はありませんね。
Catgirls, all in their silver uniform, nodded. There was no way this was going to change. Boo made it clear that I wouldn't be able to turn the situation around now. No, wait.
みんな先輩として歓迎しちゃうよ。またみんなと一緒。嬉しい。こうでなった。まさか兄様と一緒にお菓子を作れる日が来ようとは。しぐれは銀河一幸せな妹にございます。よかったね、しぐれちゃん。でも新しい門に涙はダメだよ。はい、ハンカチ使って。しぐれ様が嬉しいと僕も嬉しい。よかったですね、よかったですね、しぐれ様。本当に指名ナンバーワンになったらボーナス出んだよな。そしたら毎日ボーナスか。大トロ食い放題じゃねえか。たまんねえ。またあずきはバカなことばっかり言って。私がいるのにナンバーワン取れる気でいるなんて。
No, there's no place that does staff content and stuff like that. We kept the conversation going despite me, the owner, objecting. You know, I said I kept going. The conversation itself was pretty much done. Well, of course, having them around would be helpful, I suppose.
さあさあ、みんなお店を開けますよ。
Oh well, I guess it will work. So, Patisserie Le Soleil, out of the keeps up, now known as Neko Paridise, but taking his first step into a new future.
Nekopara Volume 1 Soleil
Alright, I
開店しました
guess that's it. Well, I gotta say, that's for the first time I've ever done a visual novel on the channel. And keep in mind, this was something I really had some objections about even doing because, as I said, I got this over a year ago and I never played it. But for the most part, I actually did enjoy it. I actually like playing this and seeing what the stories are about. I am looking forward to, well, playing the other games, visual novels I should say, and seeing where the story takes off from there. I really did like it did catch me off guard there a little bit of 3 separate times or more. You'll see it. It did actually catch me off guard. I didn't expect that, but thankfully enough, of course, it was censored, or well, at least they cut that out, at least to the version that I have now. So I don't really need to worry about that. Master said it was pretty much a visual novel, so I didn't really expect a whole lot from it. The story was great. I really did enjoy it. More or less, kind of, I guess you could say, more or less, kind of a guy pretty much coming to terms with essentially him, I guess, opening up to being more kind, and of course, even more kinder to, of course, well, his 2 catgirls, Chocola and Vanilla there. That I really gotta say I did like. And that you can possibly already can tell. The ending there, pretty much this set up pretty much I guess you could say, something for the sequel to this, Nekopara Volume 2. Now, I do have another one called Volume 0, which that one is going to be played, but that's going to be played at a later date. So, Anyway, with I guess that all being said, thank you so much for watching me play through Nekopara Volume 1. Subscribe if you want to check out other videos I've done in the past, or to stay tuned for future videos on the channel. Comment down below what you think of this game, or if you have another game you want me to check out on the channel, be sure to let me know down below. Until next time, stay 20% cooler my friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.